right. Hello and welcome to the second episode of the Jukebox Joints podcast. Let's get it underway. Ryan, what are we doing today?
Today we are going to be reviewing the second studio album by Steve Lacy, excluding his first EP, Steve Lacy's Demos. And similar to his other releases, this album is filled with the indie funk vibe that Steve is mostly known for, with a lot of these songs talking about his past relationships, friendships, that type of stuff. And most of these songs were actually created when he was in high school on GarageBand, actually, impressively. And he uploaded them to SoundCloud years ago before he blew up. Most of these songs, like I said, were made on GarageBand, and this album, I think, is even a better quality in production than Apollo 21, which is actually crazy because it was made on GarageBand. And most of these songs had like a nice, some of them had rock, some were neo soul, R&B, indie funk, like I said, jazz. They all got a nice groove to them. Great vocals by Steve, great harmonies also.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, so you mentioned GarageBand and is like, fuck, dude. So going back to his early life, Steve actually began to take an interest in the game Guitar Hero from the age of 7, I believe he started playing it.
really.
And he actually met fellow member of the Internet, the group The Internet, which he is a part of, Jamil Bruner, while in the jazz band in high school that they both attended, and they both started getting into beats with GarageBand and using real guitars with kind of outdated plugins. But it's definitely impressive to still see his GarageBand beats, and I think that the way he produced this one was definitely genuine since he doesn't really have a platform at this point. He's like a 17-year-old kid, just posting his songs on SoundCloud. And it's just really impressive to see him with a lot of originality, drawing from just inspiration from his real life and from other artists like Prince. Um, and I just think it's really cool to see him as a like almost no platform performing these songs.
Yeah, Steve's definitely got a lot of versatility that he has shown on this album and even Apollo. And he has worked with the likes of Kali Uchis. Is that?
Yeah. What? Move on. Move
All right,
on.
all right, all right. We'll stop. I don't know.
No,
And
I was like, keep that apart. Like,
yeah,
we butchered.
yeah, we
All right.
butchered it. We butchered it.
Neither of us know, admittedly, how to pronounce Kali Uchis.
Uchis.
Roast us in the comments. Uchis, Ukis, Kali Ukis. All right,
Good.
moving on.
And he has also worked with Kali Uchis or Uchis,
Ukis.
Kendrick, uh, Kendrick
J.
Lamar,
Cole.
J. Cole, Isaiah Rashad, and Gold Link,
Isaiah
and
Rashad.
they have a
And
col-
Denzel Curry, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know that.
Go ahead.
Gold Link and Steve also have a collab together that was on Gold Link's studio album. The song is called "Some Girl." It's a good song. And yeah, Steve also has worked with the Internet. Well, it's his band, along with Sid, who was also a member of Odd Future with Tyler the Creator, Frank Ocean. And they have some great songs also with more of like with the same type of versatility that Steve has in his production. They have a lot of rock, R&B, and that's another recommendation I have.
Yeah. So you mentioned his versatility, and a lot of people don't actually know that he produced albums ranging from rappers like YG to actually producing
He
for
produced for
Mac Miller.
YG.
Yeah, YG. Um, and Compton native YG
Yeah,
actually, and
well,
he's also from
yeah, I
Compton.
was just gonna say
Steve
that.
is.
Yeah,
And also Mac Miller on his swimming album in
really.
2018. Yeah, which I didn't know. And I feel like a lot of people don't know also that he was nominated for a Grammy for Apollo 21
Yep.
for the Best Urban Contemporary Album.
Is
He
it
didn't win,
commentary
but
or contemporary?
contemporary
Why did I think it's commentary? Yeah, that was back in 2019.
commentary
I don't
album.
know why
He
I
made a
said.
podcast. No, you're right. Yeah, so I'll start with my favorite. So I definitely love the song "That's No Fun." I think he really delves deep into his bag of lyrics here. He draws inspiration from his personal development, which I liked, as opposed to his breakup, which is focused on a lot in this album. But I really love the, shift in tone here and the mellow guitar beat over a meaningful track that strikes a chord with me at least.
Right.
And I also really like jars of it. I just love the riff on that and the
Yeah.
hook and um but yeah, in front of me definitely another good one, but I know you love that one, so I'll let you talk about that one in your
Oh,
favorite
well,
tracks too.
I was just gonna say that "That's No Fun" is probably one of the more R&B type songs on the
Yeah,
album.
yeah.
And in front of me, me and Marcus actually used to think it's called Infrunami,
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 not to be
Infrunami.
confused with Infrunami. It is in front of me, which I learned
God,
circa 20 minutes ago.
I
Um,
I found that out a few months ago. I'm
Yes,
like,
yeah, this was my second most listened to album of 2021, and I thought it was Infrunami for the
Infrunami.
longest time.
That's got to be one of my. That's like
That's not our fault. You can't put the blame on
no,
us,
I
but
know, no, I
throw that out
agree.
the window.
I
Anyway,
agree.
all
I
right.
think that's easily my one of my favorite songs, and I think it's the longest song in the album. Uh,
Yes, it is. Yeah,
it's actually getting a lot of attraction right now on TikTok, I believe.
really.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is.
I don't have TikTok, so I don't know. I know Dark Red went viral on
Dark
TikTok, which
Viral
kind of,
really
yeah.
really blew up over the summer, and I think before then Steve only had around 1.2 monthly listeners. I remember when I was listening.
1.2 monthly
Wait,
listeners.
1 point what wait, what no, 1.2 million. Don't worry about it. 1 point
There was about a person in a fifth of a person in there somewhere
No, no,
listening
no.
to him.
1.2 million monthly listeners. Oh yeah, I was an OG and oh god.
Oh, gee. It was me. It was
Oh
me. I was
god.
the one.
Yeah, and I was the point too. All right, all right. God, Jesus Christ. Anyway,
Oh, and also, while we're on the mispronunciation train, don't you know, not to be confused with Don Chano.
I
But
kind of
anyway,
I
go
feel
ahead.
like I thought that at first too. But
Don
anyways,
Chan. I mean, like when you look at it,
I
it's
know,
like
right?
Don
Yeah.
Chano.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, yeah. You right.
anyway,
You right.
anyway.
Dark Red. Yeah, that song really gained a lot of attraction in the summer on TikTok. I think it has like around over 300 million
Million.
streams
Yep.
on
Not
Spotify.
300 streams.
Yeah,
300
300
million
million.
streams.
And I remember listening to that when it had like not even 50 million, which is crazy. So
Oh,
he's
gee.
definitely gaining the attraction or not attraction, recognition that he deserves. And
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that he's overlooked, but I
Right.
feel like he's still. I don't know. Is he
Yeah.
underrated? I
That's a good debate actually. Is Steve Lacy underrated? I would have to look more into his statistics of listening
he
and
has 10
um
over 10 million monthly listeners on Spotify right
yeah,
now.
I mean everyone has overrated songs and stuff like that. So compared to like Dark Red, all of his like songs and albums I guess are underrated because
Right.
I think Dark Red's a great song, but he also has a lot of similar songs that are just as good as Dark Red,
Yeah,
I
I know.
think. Um but it's interesting you mentioned popularity and underratedness because, Tyler the Creator, someone like him who is
I
huge on
mean,
the worldwide
I know.
scale.
I mean, Tyler the Creator right now, I think only has like 15. Oh, only has 15 million monthly
Yeah,
listeners. And I mean, Steve, I
really?
feel like
That's kind of
yeah,
surprising.
I know, or something around that. Here, let me
Okay.
check.
I think he's appreciated enough.
He
But
is, oh,
also
22. Sorry,
Apollo,
22 million.
yeah, is
But
I mean, a lot of people do think he's actually overrated though, because he does have a lot of monthly listeners, like
who
you said.
who is this? Tyler?
And especially no, Steve.
Oh,
A lot of people think he is overrated. Especially when Apollo 21 came out, a lot of people were kind of saying it was unoriginal, and I thought it was a good album. I mean, I didn't really have a problem with it, but I know a lot of popular music reviewers and bloggers. I think Anthony Fantano gave. I hate bringing up that name here because he gets a lot of controversy drawn to his name. But I think he gave it a 3 out of 10 or something like that, which I definitely
wait.
don't agree with.
He Anthony Fantano gave
Yep.
Apollo 21.
A 3 out of 10, even though it was nominated for a Grammy that year. So
What?
take that as you wish, but I
Wow.
think that is the definition of underrated right there.
I don't agree with that. I think, I do think that Apollo is less consistent than the lo-fis, but
Yeah.
some of the guitar riffs in this song, like I absolutely love Playground and Basement Jack on that
Hmm.
album. Those are some of my favorite songs
Yeah.
in a while, definitely.
And actually, with the internet, he his band obviously, they were also nominated for a Grammy in
Right.
2016
Yeah.
for Ego Death,
Yep.
which featured some great songs on it as
Girl
well.
Special Affairs,
Yep.
Palace,
Palace.
which
Yep.
has a feature from Tyler the Creator. That's a good
Yep.
song also. Um, but yeah, they have some great songs, and they have a lot
Yep.
of Steve's similar versatility
Yeah.
with rock, R and
Yep.
B, indie funk, all that
Yeah.
type of originality that I
Yeah.
think
Kind of like
Steve
Odd
has.
Future, but definitely with less
Right.
recognition for sure.
Yeah. I don't think
Um,
the internet is well known at
Yeah.
all.
He's definitely got links to both groups, Odd Future and the internet. He's got associated acts with Tyler the Creator, Sid,
Right.
Frank Ocean, all those guys. So
Right.
and girls. Well, one girl, I guess, Sid, but Kali Uchis, which we don't know how to say the name of, also is one of his good friends,
Oh,
I
they
think.
also
And
have a
uh
song together called "Just a Stranger," which is on one of Callie's albums.
mm, oh yeah, that's right.
That's a good song too.
So just to wrap things up with the ratings here, I'm going to give the album a 7 out of 10 just for its consistency and meaningful lyrics and production and the kind of low standards he has for himself being on SoundCloud of all things at such a young age. I do really appreciate that, and I'm also going to give the album cover a 6 out of 10. It is a mood post. A lot of people don't like it, but I, for one, appreciate the funky vibe it has to it. Brian, what about you?
Yeah, I'd say I'd give the album an 8 to an 8.5. Definitely one of my favorites. Steve Lacy's probably one of my favorite artists. Uh, and I just really enjoy the production on this album. Although I do wish some of the songs were longer, but it does not take away from the album. And I think overall that this was easily Steve's best studio album.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
And for the album cover, I don't know. It's not like anything special,
It's not,
really.
yeah, it doesn't pop really at
No,
you.
it doesn't. I don't
It's
know.
it's genuine, kind of like the album. It's like a mood post. It's how
Right.
he feels. I like that.
Yeah. And he's got a cool dog, so
Yeah, cool
um
dog, dope dog. Love the
yeah,
dog.
what did dog
Second
doing?
the dog.
I'd give the album cover 5 out of 10. I don't know.
Okay, you can go.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this second review of the Steve Lacy Lo-Fis. Thank you for watching, and yeah, we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.